All right, here we go. So I'm going to solve these. Your job is to have an answer first, and you could be working with a friend if you'd like. You don't have to just do this on your own, but you guys should be working together. Like one of you does it, the other one does it, check, and then check the video, see if we got it. So we're looking at 43 times 27. The very first thing I'm going to do is make an estimate. So if you're not doing that, please remember to do that. It's going to help you out. So 40 times 30, which is going to be 1200. So now I'm going to be doing, let's see, it says make a labeled sketch to help or just use numbers. Okay, I'm going to do both just to help people out. So I have 27 by 43. I'm not going to do the dashes. And I want to split this up as 20 and 7 and 40 and 3. Again, respecting the correct size as close to as possible. So now we have these four rectangles. We have a 40 by 20 rectangle right here, a 3 by 20 rectangle right here, a 40 by 7, and a 3 by 7. So now we're going to do some math. So 20 times 40 is 800. 20 by 30 is 60. 7 by 40 is 280, and 7 by 3 is 21. Now I want to add all those up, and I'm going to do that by writing them here. So we have 800. Ooh, Jiminy Christmas there, Mr. Light. Let's respect place value. We have 800. We have 60, 280, and 21. So we have zeros plus 1 is 1. 6, 8, 14, 16. Carry that 1 to 1,161. And that's close to my 1,200, so I feel pretty good. All right, now pause and do B, and let's go. All right, so B here, I'm going to, again, multiply. I'm going to estimate first 40 times 30. That's going to give me the same as last time, 1,200. I'm going to draw, I have a 28 by 38. So again, I want to make that size a little longer. I want to be precise. I want to be a mathematician. And then we got 20 by 8 by 30 by 8. That should try and be the same size. This almost looks like a square. All right. So now I have those four shapes: 30 by 20, or sorry, 20 by 30, 20 by 8, 8 by 30, 8 by 8. So now we need to do those calculations. So we got 600, and this time I'll write it over here as I go. 20 by 8 is 160. 8 by 30 is 240. And 8 by 8 is 64. So now zeros plus 4 is 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. Plus 6 is 16. 3 is 7. And then, wait. Yeah, 7, 8, and 10. So 1,064, which is around my 1,200. So I feel pretty good. Again, if I've made some mistakes, well, let me know. I guess I could check it with a calculator just to make sure. Why not? One thing you can do is like look at this. If you know 8 times 8 is 64, it has to have a 64 here. 7 times 3 is 21. It has to have a 1. So those are another indicator that I've done it right. But here, we can check these just to make sure. So we have 43 times 27, 1161. Yep, and then 38 times 28, 1,064. Great. All right, C, 36 times 18, so that's going to be 40 times 20, or 800 is my estimate. And then I want to draw it out. So 36 by 18. Well, that's like half, isn't it? So we have 30 and 6 by 18. So we have a 10 by 30 rectangle, which is 300. We have a 10 by 6 rectangle, which is 60. We have an 8 by 30 rectangle, which is 240, and an 8 by 6 rectangle, which is 48. Now I add those together. We have 8, 6 plus 4 is 10, 14. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 2 is 6, 648. That's close to the 800. Again, we're not looking to be perfect. We just want to make sure we didn't make an atrocious error, and 648 is the answer. Cool. All right, D, 46 times 36. This is going to be our biggest one, right? So this is what I would say, since they're both close to 5, I would maybe round one up and one down. It's like 50 times 30 is what? 1,500. Or you could do 40 times 40, 1,600. So it's going to be somewhere in between 1,500 and 1,600, I would imagine. All right, so we have 46 by 36. We have 46 by 36. I'm going to try and make this about as even. I didn't do a great job. So if 30 by 40 is 1200. 30 by 6 is 180. 6 by 40 is 240. And 6 by 6 is 36. 6, 12, 15. 1 plus 2 is 3, 4, 6, and 1,656. Again, that 6 times 6 is 36, so I know I've done that correct at least. And then, oops, 46 times 36 equals 1656. Cool. All right. Some word problems. Make a labeled sketch to help or just use numbers. John works at T-Shirts R Us. Yesterday he unpacked 36 boxes of new shirts. Each box had 24 shirts in it. So we have 36 by 24. So I can, again, use that partial product. I'm going to show you what that looks like without drawing it, and then I'll also draw it. But again, you should be pausing first to solve it and estimate, all that good stuff. So I want to do an estimate of 40 by 30, which is 1200. So here, if I want to kind of start thinking about this as, no, never mind. So we have a 20 by 30, which is 600. We have 20 by 6, which is 120. We have 4 by 30, which is 120 as well. And then 4 by 6, which is 24. Add all those up. We have 4, 6, and 8. That's pretty far off of my estimate. I wonder if I did something wrong. See, this is the first time I didn't. Well, let me draw it out to check it that way too. So we have 30 and 6 by 20 and 4, 600, 120, 120, 24. No, that looks right. So this would be 864 shirts. Let's make sure I got that right. 36, oops, 36 by 24. 864, cool. All right, John made 27 stacks of long sleeve t-shirts. He put 18 shirts in each stack. How many shirts did he stack in all? So this is 27 by 18. So I do want to make an estimate. 30 by 20, which is 600. It'll be below 600 because I had to round both up. That'd be a good thing to think about. All right, so now we got 10 times 20, which is 200. We have 10 times 7, which is 70. We have 8 times 20, which is 160. And then 8 times 7, which is 56. So we have 6, 18, 3, and 4. 486. That is less than, how many shirts? 486 shirts. That is less. So that should be correct. Let's check it. 27 times 18 equals 486. And the challenge, then John made 28 stacks of short sleeve t-shirts. He put 25 shirts in each stack. The store he works for had to pay $3.99 for each shirt. How much did they have to pay for all the shirts John stacked? Okay, so we have 28 by 25. Ooh, I see some doubling and halving there. So why don't we do it that way? 28 by 25 equals 14 by 50 and 7 by 100, which is equal to 700, and they cost $3.99. I probably want to make that $4 even, right? So I'm going to do a ratio table. So 1 is $3.99, and I want to find out how much 700 is, right? Yeah, that's right. All right, so first I want to find out what is 100. 100, I'm going to move 1, 2 spots, right? These digits shift 1, 2, so this is $399 for 100 shirts. Now, if this was $4, this would be $400, and let me just think of it this way. Man, this is a tricky little pickle. So I guess I have to do 399 by 7. All right, so I'm going to do that over here. 399 by 7. So if I think about this as an area model, this is 7 times 300, which is 200 or 2,100. 7 times 90, which is what, 630. And then 7 times 9, which is 63. So we have 3, 9, 7, 2. So $2,793. That's a lot of money. And again, I did 7 times 399 because I found 700, and to get, or I found 100, and to get to 7, that'd be, I think there was a way probably to round it to $4 to make it simpler and then come back, but I thought this was the most efficient way. All right, cool. Bye.